Imagine getting home from school after a long day at school, and you get home and you have sports practice, which from my experience usually is around starts around 5:30, 6 in high school and middle school, and probably gets done anywhere from 8 to even later. You have to go home, eat, shower, and then do a couple hours of homework. That doesn't help any student or anyone learn or just allow them to be a kid. Students need a life outside of just like school. They can't just have homework be on their mind. They can't just have the next test they have on their mind their whole day. It doesn't set them up for success, and it doesn't help them grow and just become the adult that they want to be. Reasons why homework should be limited. The first reason, it causes a lot of stress on the student, especially as like a younger kid, like a middle schooler. There's no reason they should have any homework or anything like that, because after school, they're probably at school from anywhere from 7:30 all the way to 3:30 usually. That's plenty of time throughout their day that they're learning, and as a school they should be getting through all that material within the day, and there should be no reason for those kids to have to really go back home and start doing homework for 3 hours. It limits them with their family time, it limits their sports, and it just limits their whole outside of school life, and it limits their personalities. And especially with sports, a lot of those kids play competitive sports. So for me, I played baseball, and I was usually at the facility. We'd have workouts and then like hitting groups and stuff like that, and I wouldn't be back until 9:30, 10 o'clock every night, and I'd have to get home, shower, eat, and then just do homework until 12, and that really affects my sleep schedule. And a lot of other athletes and just other kids, they don't get to bed until late, and they wake up the next morning and they don't feel refreshed, they don't feel charged up. And sleep's a huge part of kids and young adults' growth. If they don't have enough sleep, then they can't really grow and be mentally as sharp in the classroom. And that's why you see a lot of those kids show up and are sleeping in class or are not paying attention, is because their minds have never rested. They're always on go. They've never had time to just be kids. It affects their mental health a lot because they're always so focused on school. They're stressed about the next assignment, the next exam. They don't have time to just be a kid, go out, ride a bike, or play wiffle ball, or play catch with their dads. It limits their family time, it limits everything like that, and they can't just go out and be a kid. So kids need time to just be with their family and do that instead of sitting in their room for 3.5 hours every night doing homework, writing an essay, and stuff like that. Less homework actually has been proven to help kids learn more in school. The study showed that the kids that had less homework were able to focus more in class because they were better rested, and they had just time to do what they wanted, to play video games or go out with their friends or just play their sport and not have to worry about, oh, I got this assignment due tonight, I hope we get out of practice in enough time to get back and I can get that submitted or get it done so I can turn it in the next day. The kids who did have homework were really stressed out, and they're the ones who weren't paying attention as much in class and who weren't seeing as much success in the classroom. So I really think that homework being limited, I'm not saying it has to be totally cut off, but if they can limit the amount of homework that they have, I think it'd really help their mental health, their sleep, and just overall their whole lives. Like, I'm sure some people watching this have their own kids or have experienced this, and you know, as a parent, I know my parents, they always want to spend as much time with me as they can, whether that's sitting down at the dinner table, having a nice meal, just talking about their day, or just spending time with friends, enjoying being a kid. There's plenty of time to do work, and there's plenty of time to learn about all that stuff and throughout the day when they're at school. So limit the homework, limit the homework, and allow kids to just be kids. End of the day, that's why homework should be limited, and I truly believe that if they shorten the amount of homework that kids get, I really do think that you will see so many benefits of kids in the classroom and not have to worry about kids not paying attention or just sleeping in class and stuff like that. So that's my speech on why homework should be limited.